All right, Gary Al Smith is here with sports. Good evening to you, Gary.
Hello, Israel.
Yep. How are you doing?
Fine, thank you.
All right, what's coming up in sports?
Kotoko have finally, well, it's not like finally I wanted it to happen, but they finally parted ways with David Duncan. And also we have updates on the Euros, as well as a couple of things. It's getting very interesting in terms of the teams that have gone through and the teams that can potentially go through as we speak.
All right.
Yes.
Okay, all right, take it away.
Thank you and welcome to the Sport on Prime. Hi, I'm Gary Al Smith and it's official. Asante Kotoko and David Duncan are done. The relationship between the two went awry a couple of months ago after the coach was unable to put together a streak of wins. Michael Osei took over his assistant before, and even though Osei has not been given a substantive role, there's been a lot of tension about how Duncan and his position has been. But today, in a letter that we can see on my journal line now, David Duncan, a statement was issued by the club saying that, let's have a look at it, that, well, Paul Edu Jemfi, the board chairman of the club, said that they had parted ways amicably. He also said that in a statement released by the club and signed by the board chairman Paul Edu Jemfi, confirmed the departure. The board of directors of Kumasi Asante Kotoko is pleased to announce to its teaming supporters and the general public that the impasse between the two has been resolved in a mutual termination package agreed upon at a meeting at the Kotoko Secretariat today. And the former house coach, if you recall, replaced Masoud Diji Dramani at Kotoko, took them to second in the MTN FA Cup and took them second also in the league. From Kotoko, we go to Hearts End. About the two teams, actually, there was a press conference today announcing the 2016 Ghana League Clubs Association President's Cup. It will be between the Accra Giants and the Kumasi Giants.
In Accra, a couple of months ago, we saw a very strange goal. Some call it Malam goal. Some attributed it to the football, the kind of football that was played, and so many factors. So we decided to go back to the OLED and find out if actually that goal was a real goal or was one of those Malam goals. So we've been able to get the two most glamorous clubs in Ghana, Kumasi Asante Kotoko and Accra Suffolk. Let's acknowledge them with a big round of applause for accepting to grace our Republic Day with a match between the two of them at the Accra Sports Stadium on July 1st, 2016. As I said earlier, we've decided to widen the scope of the competition this year by reviving those popular derbies that we used to have in the past. So it's likely we'll be seeing Dwarfs against Vipers in Cape Coast. We'll be seeing Bay United against Tanobo Fakwa in Sunyani. We'll be seeing 11 Wives against Azakes. But that not being the list, we'll be seeing some other good matches in some of the league centers. We'll be seeing Wafa against Heart of Lions in the very reliable region, that's the Volta region.
Right, away from the 2016 President's Cup today, Andre Ayew took delivery of his Personality of the Year awards given to him at the Sports Writers Association of Ghana. He was at the offices of MTN, the sponsor of the awards, to show his appreciation.
Honestly, I'm very, very proud. I'm a happy person today because every morning I wake up and work hard to earn this sort of reward at the end, and this is a great one for our country. Especially I want to thank my colleagues in the Black Stars who have always supported me, who have always given me the strength and the energy to always fight harder. To thank my colleagues also in Swansea and those in Marseille for all what they have done for me, for the help, for the advice, and all the support that I received from every single Ghanaian. This is, for me, today a day that is showing me the love that my country people have for me, and I promise that I'm going to work harder to make them proud and to try and give them more
like his dad. We've seen him week after week on television playing for Swansea. And you know how difficult it is surviving in the English Premiership. And for a player to go out there in the very first season, make that huge impression, to attract headlines week after week, and to attract the attention of the big clubs, not only in England, across the world, it tells you what the name Ayew means. And we're proud as well to be associated with the day Andre Ayew. It is our hope that he will grow in stature like his dad. His dad became the Africa Footballer of the Year on 3 consecutive occasions. The day he's already won the BBC Footballer of the Year. He's come very close to winning the Africa Footballer of the Year. And it is our hope, the belief of Swag, like his dad, he will grow up not just to win the Africa Footballer of the Year once, twice, 3 times, but 5 times.
Interesting from the writer there. To the Euros, and it's been interesting. We'll tell you what happened, what is happening now. However, first of all, fantastic games today. Portugal needed a good result against Hungary, who were on top of Group F, and they did get it in the end. It finished 3-3. And also, Iceland were able to win 2-1 to be able to beat Austria and also to get a place in the next stage of the competition. So as it stands, Portugal are going to be playing Croatia, and also England will be playing Iceland. A couple of things on social media today. Now, one of the television stations outside the country, DWTV, had this happening to their reporter when he tried to report on Northern Ireland. Check this out. The volume might not come, but you might have an idea of the fans behind him there. And sometimes that's what we go through on our job. You have to be keeping a straight face even while people around you take the mickey as well. Now, still in the Euros and on social media, yep. When Cristiano Ronaldo scored in the 3-3 game with Hungary, this was an amazing picture that was covered. While he was going to do his signature celebration here, there is Nani also jumping, and that's while Mario also jumping. Amazing. And then this one by the Hungarian goalkeeper in the final few minutes of the game. Let's restart the video and check this out. Oops. Yep. Very, very funny indeed. He's 40 years, and this is what he was doing in the final minutes of that game. As we wrap up, I'll show you this by Cristiano Ronaldo, an interview today after he scored 2 goals in that game between Portugal and Hungary, and this is what he is saying. He's saying that a crazy game it was. We were out of the European Championship 3 times, and we were always chasing the game. It was a difficult game. It was very, very hot. But the main objective, he says, was to go through. We qualified in 3rd. Obviously, our objective was to win the game and finish 1st or 2nd, if possible. And this is him speaking in Portuguese. That is why we have the subtitles. And he says, but we've managed our main objective. We are through. That was our main aim. So we should congratulate ourselves. That's Cristiano Ronaldo. He was also asked what he thought. He said, obviously, we wanted to win. We weren't able to, but I hope we win the next one. And their next game, like I have said, will be against Croatia. We are really, really looking forward to that one. And here's another thing Cristiano Ronaldo said. You know, today, because he scored 2 goals, he now has 8 goals in totality in European Championships. Only Michel Platini's 9 goals in 1984 has given him more. And when Ronaldo was asked what he thought about it, he said, breaking records come naturally to me. Amazing player. But let's do a quick story to finish up in athletics. Russian athletes have been given a lifeline by the International Olympic Committee, and we can get an update on that one. That's the sport for now. Go to my Joe Online and see that story of Cristiano Ronaldo trying to do something earlier this morning. I'm Gary Aspen. Bye-bye.